from West Michigan's news leader. This is 24-hour News 8.
The school closing plan will save Grand Rapids schools millions, and we'll show you where they'll spend the savings.
A new break in the investigation of a deadly accident. Witnesses call road rage.
And a top story tonight. This farm turns into a massive party each and every summer, but neighbors would like it to stop. Good evening, everybody. I'm Tom Van Howe.
And I'm Susan Shaw. Thanks for joining us. It's billed as the largest gay, lesbian, bisexual, transgender, and straight after-hours outdoor dance party in the Midwest. And some neighbors aren't all that enthused about it.
Quite a title. Tonight, the Saugatuck Township Board had to decide if he would grant a permit to allow that party to continue. And News 8's Brett Thomas has been following the story. He was at the meeting tonight and joins us now with more.
Yeah, that is one long nickname, isn't it? Yeah. The meeting covered a lot of topics that concern residents, like how many people would attend, how late would it go, how would organizers comply with an ordinance that says no beer or alcohol, how many of these parties would they have? Last year there were 7. But when you boil the whole thing down, the central issue wasn't about how the party was held, it was about how much noise it generated. They call it the farm party. Every summer for the last 6 years, Carl Miller has pulled the tractor out of the barn, stuck a DJ in the booth, turned on the lights, and partied with between 400 and 1,200 paying guests until the sun comes up.
And people mingle and talk and enjoy the summer.
It's so popular, people come from all over the place to attend.
New York, Texas, Florida.
The closest neighbors, though, don't seem to care. That's what the guy that lives here says. The woman that lives there says, live and let live. Just across the street, Johnette Faust just turns up the air conditioning.
I just, don't have a problem with it.
But according to Bob and Sandra Schneider, it's so loud they can hear it all the way to their house, 2 miles away.
Mr. Miller resubmitted a request for...
And so a meeting tonight to decide if Carl can get a permit to keep the party going.
We've been doing this for over 5 years, and we've never...
Both sides squaring off, bringing in their own petitions, one with 30 signatures saying they don't like it, another with 140 saying they do. Most of the argument centering around how loud is loud and how do you monitor it. In the end, there will be a party, but the tractor will stay where it is. Instead, the DJ will set up inside the pole barn Carl owns, and hopefully with 4 walls and a roof to contain it, it'll be harder to tell how loud is. Miller also agreed to limit the number of guests to 400 to keep alcohol out of the party and to end it an hour earlier at 4 in the morning instead of 5. As part of the agreement, the Township Board will grant a permit for 1 party and then meet with everybody involved to decide if there are more permits that are going to be given out. He wants to hold 4 parties this summer.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Sounds like quite a party.
Yeah, it certainly does.
Thanks.